Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Gooners. We play Southampton in the Premier League today at the St Mary's Stadium at 8:15 p.m. Now, where do I start? I guess the title of this video should be losing or drawing is not an option, because if we win today, we go from 11th to 8th. So that's what? 10th, 9th, 8th. That's 3 positions up. And I think any team in the Premier League will take that right now. Because I just want to touch on something. Like, this season is like crazy. Like, very unpredictable. Almost like basically hard. Like, it's the hardest season ever, I think, in my opinion. As long as I've been in this world, this is the hardest season I've watched. And like, the difference between say 8th and 1st isn't much. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's put 1st out of the way. We're not gonna go win the title, obviously, but like, the difference between top 4 to being 8th is literally like, I think, like 4 or 5 points. So you're like 2 wins away from going 4th, something like that. And it's just crazy, like, how close it is. And it just, like, you know, like that thought you get, like that positivity that, yeah, you know what, we could actually finish top 4 if we really worked hard. And like, Arsenal, we're just too unpredictable, man. It's like we go into games where thinking today we might lose. Like, normally it's not like that. You'd expect Arsenal to win, and now it's just like, oh yeah, it's all right. We're unbeaten in the Premier League in the last 5 games, but it's like, that's what it is. Like I mentioned in my previous video, like, when Arsenal's broken once, they break again. And I think like the mentality after the Southampton game on Saturday, when we lost 1-0, unfortunately, Gabriel on goal, it just makes you think, like, people are gonna think, yeah, Arsenal's gonna lose today against Southampton again. But me, I'm a positive, you know. I'm gonna stay positive. I'm not saying Arsenal will win one. Arsenal will win 1-0 today. The only way we'll win is if we play our best team. And that team, we all know what that team is. And, you know, I'm going for the win today. Like, today is a must win. Losing or drawing is not an option. Like, we'll go above Southampton if we win today. So, like, Arsenal, you need to treat this game like a cup final game, I think. Because I think every game until the end of the season is going to be classified as a cup final, because we lost too many games before Boxing Day. And it's just terrible. And it's a shame, because people like Willian and Pepe let us down. Because of Pepe and Willian, we lost against Southampton on Saturday. And it's frustrating when you see these players play like this. It's like you think to yourself, are they purposely trying to sabotage the club? Like, these are the players that took us 15th. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's just not good enough. It is bad. It was bad. Before Boxing Day, it was bad. Like, there's bad, and then there was bad, like, the level of bad we were in, which was shocking. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal Football Club to go through that is crazy. The fact that we lost on Saturday in the FA Cup and we got knocked out is crazy, because anyone would have said Arsenal was going to win that game. Do you see what I mean? And then the pressure gets onto Arsenal, and then they're not losing. But I think we know now who really plays for the badge and who really doesn't. Anyways, moving on. My lineup for today's game, I'm going to go for, obviously, Leno in goal. Although I think Matt Ryan might play, actually. But on paper, it's going to be Leno. Right back, I'm going to have, obviously, Cedric. over Bellerin any day. So Cedric at right back, right centre back David Luiz, left centre back I'm gonna go for Gabriel, and obviously at left back the one and only future captain Kieran Tierney. In front of the defence, in midfield, defensive, I would like to see Thomas Partey, of course, and Granit Xhaka. I'll go for Granit Xhaka. I think he's a very good player when it comes to Partey on his side. Behind the striker, in attacking midfield, I'm gonna go for Saka. On the right, I'm gonna go for Emil Smith-Rowe in the middle, and of course, I'm gonna have Martinelli on the left. I don't know if Aubameyang will be available today. There's not been any news on whether or not he's going to be available. I highly doubt that. I think he will be missing today's game because it's like he ain't been on socials. I haven't heard anything about Aubameyang, so he probably will be missing today's game. I think it's crucial that he plays against United on Saturday. It's very crucial he plays because he will play a key part in that game, and he's the type of player you need against United, especially when they've got players like Maguire and Luke Shaw and players like that. You need Aubameyang up there, a player who will sort of drive in with the ball and go for like long shots and stuff like that. So I think Aubameyang will be rested for Saturday. But for today, I'm going to go for Martinelli on the left, and up front, no other man but Lacazette. Yeah. And I think Lacazette, if he's on it today, he will score. Like I said before, like I predict a 1-0. Why 1-0? Because I don't think we'll score as much as we think we can score. But you never know, Arsenal might surprise us today, and that's what I love about my club. Like that's what I love about Arsenal Football Club, because when we do wanna beat teams, we beat them nicely. You see what I mean? Like possession-wise, formation-wise, the way we pass, the way we open play crosses in the final third, we're deadly when it comes to winning games. And that's what I like about Arsenal. And I think Saturday losing was a wake-up call, and I think that we're going to go up for it today. Today we're up for it. And yeah, I really do hope we win. I'm going to say positive and say we will win. And I hope Arsenal can prove all the fans wrong and win today. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. This is my match preview. I think Southampton are going to play the same team they played on Saturday against us. I heard that Danny Ings is out, so that's a bit of a relief. Although Danny Ings wasn't that threatening on Saturday. But I think the fact that he's not playing may give us a bit of leeway. But, you know, this is Southampton. You never know what can happen. So, yeah, it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. Both teams are going to play good. Yeah, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be a tough game. But I have faith in my team. I have faith in Arteta. I have faith in the players. And I hope we pull off a very good performance. I'm really excited to see Smith-Rowe and Partey play today. Just quickly, going on the Odegaard deal, he is agreed to sign. Apparently, he's already had a medical, and apparently today he will be announced. But yeah, I think the moving on with this club, I think we're looking good with the likes of Odegaard coming in terms of going forward, trying to bolster that sort of attacking midfield, trying to, like, example, that replacement for Smith-Rowe, that's replacement for Mesut Ozil. I think, going forward, we look good. On paper, we look good. And I really hope, it pays off. Do you know what I mean? Because we deserve all the shine we get, because we are Arsenal Football Club, one of the biggest teams in the world. Despite whatever we're going through, we're still one of the biggest teams in the world in history. And no one can deny that. Anyone who denies that is just deluded, hasn't watched football enough. And yeah, this is Arsenal Football Club. And our expectations are big. So come on, you Gooners, let's get a win. Don't let us down, please. Losing or drawing is not an option. Today you have to win, please, Arsenal. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. More content to come. Welcome back to Everything Gooners. Keep it cool, keep it safe. Aimed at fans from the fans. Thank you.